When the first democratic government of South Africa took power in 1994, it took control of a divided nation. Apartheid's policy of separate development had created two distinct worlds, a world of privilege and access to resources, and a world of neglect, where 15.2 million people lacked access to clean water and even more to basic sanitation. It has been the major work of government over the past decade to eradicate these backlogs. New municipalities have been created to transcend the divisions of the past. It is these local government structures that have been tasked with bringing water and sanitation to the people. A sector-wide approach, known as Masibambane, is helping to build the capacity of these newly established water services authorities. Building a culture of learning and knowledge sharing is a key component of this successful collaboration.
South Africa has scarce technical skills, particularly at a municipal level. And I think for new municipalities that have just emerged, it is important that they share experiences with the national and particularly the metros, which have a wealth of information and skills on issues around water services. So through collaboration, we have been able to bring the two levels together, and that has created a platform to share lessons that have been learned.
This collaboration has created new opportunities for knowledge exchange between people and between institutions. With South Africa's history of repression, this experience has been liberating. No longer seen as a thing to be guarded, knowledge is now recognized by the South African water sector as a resource to be developed and shared.
For South Africa, the difference between water and knowledge is key. Water is limited. If you use water, you may contaminate water. You must watch very, very much how you use the water, when you use the water, and basically protect the resource. But knowledge, unlike water, is unlimited. You basically, it is one resource that if you use it, you grow it. So it's a process that when you use knowledge, you at the end of the day basically have more knowledge.
But how can the value of this resource be unlocked? The South African water sector has pioneered an initiative known as the Water Information Network of South Africa, or WIN-SA.
WIN South Africa creates an enabling environment for all of us to learn within the sector. It provides the skills and the capacity, and it also encourages that we share the lessons between government, the civil society, and the private sector.
One of WIN-SA's primary aims has been to support and facilitate knowledge-sharing forums in order to promote a collaborative approach to problem solving.
Through the district forum that we established late in 2004, we have got together as the districts who are particularly in the rural areas. We said, what are the policy issues, what are the challenges within the policy framework? As an example, we're talking about 6 kiloliters of free basic water. Through the networks, we've been able to identify various strategies of how to implement the policy and to lobby to the policy makers for subsidization of some sort that will help us to implement the free basic water in almost every area.
Lesson sharing has been prioritized as a powerful way to facilitate learning. This is being done through a campaign called Bringing in the Harvest. Through this campaign, solutions pioneered by successful municipalities are documented and shared with others through a variety of media. Learning journeys are another way WIN-SA facilitates people-to-people learning. Local government officials and politicians travel to other municipalities where successes are being achieved to learn directly from the people who are getting it right. WIN-SA has also created a web portal which gives everyone involved in the water sector round-the-clock access to information, knowledge, and sector expertise. Recent evaluations have shown that the sector-wide approach is beginning to reap rewards. Interventions like Masibambane and WinSA have set in motion a process of knowledge sharing and learning that has developed its own momentum. From local government to national leadership, from non-governmental organizations to private enterprise, stakeholders are learning to come together and share their experiences and expertise.
The consolidation of learning has to, by definition, become our mission. That we have to ensure that those who come after us, whether it is at national, provincial, and local government, they are able to build on the foundations that we have been able to put together, so that when the new people come in, we say to them, you don't have to start from scratch, because this road has already been traveled before, and here's the evidence.